last day in Nevada for the season. Next stop, Idaho. All right, welcome to our first spot in Idaho. It's a layover spot. Got here yesterday. I heard something crack. I'm fixing that today. My buddy Ralph.
Such as it.
Am I glowing?
There ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Got to find your own.
RV's running good. No more smoking, no more heat on that rear axle or the rear rim. So we're in good shape. Knock on wood. I'll get a bunch of work on the suspension done when I get to New York. So we're heading to Twin Falls today. Ralph has a camping spot outside of Twin Falls, and I need to pick up some packages at the UPS store and FedEx store and stuff like that, and get some shopping done, resupply and things like that. Spend a few days there before heading north. So I'm scared about.
About 30 of Nobel Peace Prize laureates together, and we had met 3 times since that time period. And when you look around the table, you can see every single problem humanity has had to face, from landmines to role in the world today. Look, the Catholic Church is at 1.5 billion people around the earth. If there is no leadership in the major world religions, the inhumanity of the tech pushes cults forward.
Made in cookware. Made in cookware is crafted by chefs for chefs.
Who died today. A leading biographer of the Pope describes him as a radical who tried to bring the Christian message to world leaders. One survivor of child abuse tells us Pope Francis was the only person who really listened to him. And actor Jonathan Price, who played Pope Francis in it.
Welcome to Idaho.
He played a medical student and then a physician on the hit NBC TV series ER for most of its 15 seasons. Prater has nominations for 3 Golden Globe and 5 Primetime Emmy Awards.
Okay, I'll be right back. You be a good girl. You be a good girl. I can't even remember what life was like before I had the Waggle pet monitor. With this little tiny pet monitor that I leave inside my RV, I can monitor the temperature inside my RV. I'll leave it inside. I'm gonna leave this with you. So I know that it's not gonna get too hot or too cold inside my RV. And now Waggle has their RV mini cam. So in addition to knowing what the temperature is, what the humidity and the heat index is, I can keep an eye on her. Look at, So I know exactly where she is, what she's doing, and if I turn on the microphone and the speaker, I can hear what's going on, and I can even talk to her. So I can go out and about, run my errands, maybe even go for a hike in a national park without having to worry about leaving her behind. And Waggle goes the extra mile to make pet parents feel safe and secure when they're traveling with their pets. They're now offering Vet Chat. This is an additional service that you can add to your Waggle account for half price right now. It's just $99 a year, and you can chat in real time with a real vet. No matter where you are, you can chat with a real vet, not a nurse, not a technician, not an AI bot, not somebody in a call center. It's a real live veterinarian. And on top of having 24/7, 365 access to a veterinarian, they also offer a $750 emergency fund. If you're on the road and things are tight and you need to get your pet some care that you can't afford, it comes with a $750 emergency fund. I mean, how awesome is that? That's really going to help a lot of people. So if you want to start traveling safely and securely and with peace of mind with your fur baby, get started by clicking the link in the video description below. Using my discount code SADIE, you're going to get 60% off the Waggle Pet Monitor, that little square thing that monitors the temperature, or 60% off the camera. If you want to get both of them, they have special deals when you bundle them and buy them both together. And using my discount code SADIE5, you're going to get an extra 5% off the entire bundle. So what are you waiting for? Start having more peace of mind and start knowing that you are keeping your pet safe while you go on your adventures together. Thank you, Waggle, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back on the road. You ready? You ready to get back on the road?
And has appeared in many movies. He's also been active in the organizations Human Rights Watch and Doctors of the World.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me.
You know, I mentioned in the introduction that your character, maybe I didn't, he's the senior attending physician in this emergency room. And
the increasing need, and because he's really good at what he does and he really cares about the people he works with, he's kept working, and it's taken a toll on him. He's seen a lot and done a lot.
Rehearsals are expensive, especially for the medical scenes. We often rehearse those 24 hours in advance of shooting.
All right, welcome to our first spot in Idaho. It's a layover spot, got here yesterday, but oops, look what I did. Oh, yeah. Getting out of that last site, I backed out, and not only was it narrow, like I scraped going in, but in order to clear this side, I had to go too far on this side, and then once I cleared that, I had to switch because and go over here so that I could clear that side. Unfortunately, the first side were pretty big branches, the very first part, and I'll put a thing here so you can see the branches were bigger than I thought, and I heard something crack, and I thought it was just the branch. Not a big deal. Unless you're really attached to things and how things look. I'm not. My buddy brought his ladder.
Such as it is.
That might work. My tools, all my stuff. That's my toolbox, my like everyday tools. There's a hammer around, I think, in there. I keep the hammer in there. And then just odds and ends. Extra cable for battery hookups. Fuses, should always carry fuses. And my junk drawer, bolts, extra screws. You might remember if you followed us when we went to Baja, Sarah and Aaron needed a screw for their, when their shock broke out in the middle of nowhere. And they were like, does anybody have a screw? And I was able to find them what they needed. All right, so I don't have a lot of tools. So he's looking for channel lock Oh, those! I thought I had a pair. Okay, I don't have those.
Okay.
So he's gonna try to unbend that for me. He's insisting. I said I don't need no stinking man, but it's his tool, so I'll let him do it.
Well, I could let you go do it.
I know, but he wants to help.
Yes.
He's a good
Help
friend.
your friends.
He's a good friend. All right. That ladder, man, makes me so nervous. It's so flimsy. That's his inside ladder to get to his bed. So,
Exactly on.
I mean, I could hold it.
I might get you this.
Trying to unbend that, which is not easy. These things are, you know what, we'll just, I could even drill more holes in it and more screws.
What I'm thinking.
What he was thinking was putting something between the strip and the RV, something thin like the handle of a tool, and banging it out with a hammer, which he did, and it worked pretty well. I have this is what I use on my sink. First, what I'm going to do is put some of this in, especially around the screw holes. It's glue, it's paste, patch and seal paste, because I want it to try to stick, create another layer so that water doesn't seep through the screw holes. And then I'll screw it down, and I might finish it off with a Turnabond tape, just because that's what I do. This thing is held together with a Turnabond tape. All right, what do you think? So the thing is, I totally could have done this by myself, but it wouldn't have been done as well. You guys know I don't enjoy this. This is not fun. I don't like any of this at all. And so I usually just do it just to get it done. Just, it kind of like a Band-Aid is patchwork. But with Ralph here, who kind of knows how to fix things, it's getting fixed better than I would have done. So, yeah. He was able to straighten it out using a whole bunch of different stuff, pliers, and then he ended up just hammering it. So it's a little bit less bent, you can see, than it was. So now we're going to glue. He's got
Clean, then glue.
Huh?
Clean, then glue.
Clean?
Yeah.
We're not cleaning it. No.
It's going to take 2 minutes.
Oh my God. How are we going to, you know me, clean
Paper
shit.
towel.
Just a paper towel?
Just a paper towel.
It's running. Just turn it around and. All right, so it's all cleaned up and the adhesive is on. So now I'm going to screw it in. Okay, that one's to tighten it down on the adhesive. We might need a longer one for that too. It's loose.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Pull it out. These guys were trying.
It's not going to go all the way in, though. Is that a problem?
Other than we'll have to just put the tape over top of it with a hole.
We can cut it off.
Yeah.
Nah, do we want to cut it?
Because that's just cosmetic, really. You can't push it hard enough, can
that's
you?
as far as it's going to go. I think I'm going to put the other one. If we only had... Well, here, let me try one more time with a little more leverage.
I should be spotting you right now, actually.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need a screw in between size.
Yep.
Okay, let me see what I got.
Let me see what I have in my pocket. You can stop filming if you want. Look at that. Not bad, huh? Thanks to Ralph's skills. It looks pretty good. So I took the channel thing out. Because I'm just gonna do a Turnabond tape because we've got some because it's bent. We've got some gaps, and Ralph had some silicone. My paste was too dried out, didn't work. So Ralph had some silicone. But do you see that gap up there? The gaps. Where are we? That gap is too big. So I might as well just cover it with a Turnabond tape. It'll match the bottom. Half of it's already got a Turnabond tape on it. Ralph is like, somebody's gonna look at that and wonder what the heck happened. Did you have an accident? And that's the process. That's not the process. That's the result of at least 3 accidents. All of that is from at least 3, maybe 4 accidents. But yeah, and Ralph and I were just talking And he was like, I wonder how much it would cost to just kind of get this rebuilt. And I have thought about that. I laid in bed last night thinking about how to repair this, thinking about, you know, people do that all the time. They strip RVs down and just put in new plywood and, you know, fix them up and everything. But you know what? I'm not going to do it until I have to. Why fix it? I mean, yeah, it's not pretty, but you know, I don't care about looking pretty. And it works. The inside is fine. I'm not seeing any damage on the inside walls. Nothing is coming together or coming apart. Nothing is loose. I don't have any mold. This doesn't even really have any dry rot because I keep using the Eternabond tape. Ralph was even looking at it, and it's not really dry rotted, and there's nothing. The only things loose down here aren't even, they're cosmetic. They're not even structural. So why fix something if it doesn't need to be fixed? I'm telling them, I'll fix it when my wall flies off on the freeway doing 70 miles an hour and my skivvies go scattered about the interstate. I laugh now. Thanks, Ralph.
You're welcome.
Yeah, cool. So we're waiting for the silicone glue to dry, probably about an hour, and then I'll get up there and put the Eternabond tape on it, the final touch, and it looks good. Cool.
Come around.
Oops. Oh, it doesn't help. Ooh, is it? I don't think this is gonna be wide enough. Shit.
Two strips.
Side by side, you think?
Yep.
I don't have enough. It's only
Well, I think the strip that you're doing would be perfect then, and then...
hang on, give me the... Yeah, it's only not wide enough up there where it's not...
Gotcha. Yeah, I can see you can't
Where it's not
go
flush.
around the corner.
Here, take that, so I don't fall on it and kill myself. Alright. Alright. Look at that. Good as new. You can't even tell. As Ralph was saying, the perfectionists in the audience are going to have a field day. They're going to have a fit. Hi, does it feel good? You've been busy. Look how fast that's moving. Yeah, we're not throwing any sticks. Pony? Cow? Coyote? Bunny? She's so confused. You don't think there was much of a river?
I don't really see much of a channel.
No, you're right. This area is really interesting. Ralph just found it, I think, just exploring on one of his other trips. And this canal looks man-made, but he thinks it was diverted from that valley we were just looking at. And there is a dam up above and a lake. And just west of here is Minidoka National Historic Site and Visitor Center, which is an old internment camp. And if you don't know, in World War II, the United States government rounded up Japanese citizens and stuffed them in camps, took away their property, took away their belongings, took everything away, put them in camps because they were afraid after the bombing of Pearl Harbor. They were afraid, just like now the government is making you afraid of a certain group of people so that they can justify shipping people off. Knowing history helps prevent repeating it. You hear him? I love sagebrush. You can smell it, kind of, over the cow. It mostly smells like manure. It smells like we're camped at a in a cow pasture. But I've never seen these on sagebrush before. Look. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Do sagebrush flower? You know, I'm never here long enough to see if they flower in the spring. I'll have to look it up. I bet they do. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them. And a little ladybug.
I did not.
Stop. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. They're so cute. Alright, so I'm leaving camp and going into Twin Falls today to get a Costco membership. It's been something I've been meaning to do because they're a company that has proven that they align with my values. So, and I can get a lot of things there. I forgot, I used to love their coffee. We'll see if I still love it. I think it's the San Francisco brand. It's what we drank when I was married. So coffee, I can get my nuts there. I can get like organic nut butters there. So I'll see if they have Sadie's food. I don't think they do, but we used to get our dog food there, Kirkland brand, but she's on science diet. I need some vitamin C. My energy has been way off the last few days. And I don't know if it could be allergies. I'm sneezing a little bit. It's probably allergies. A lot of sagebrush out here. A lot of cow shit. But So I don't really know if I'm in the mood to do a lot of sightseeing. I might go to the one park and look at the falls. We'll see. I should, now that I mentioned it. Otherwise, it's a terrible tease to you guys. But first stop is Costco. I also have to pick up packages at the UPS store. I don't know if I told you, both my Vitamix broke. So I need to wait till I get back to New York and get the information on that. It's for the warranty. And the notches on my NutriBullet came off the plastic cup, so I had to order a new plastic cup because I grind a lot of things. Okay, let me see where I am. Straight. I grind a lot of things, a lot of flours. You know, I grind buckwheat, I grind oatmeal into flour and things like that. So I really rely on having something that I can blend with, and my ginger juice, actually, which would have been awesome if I could have made ginger juice the way I've been feeling the last couple of days. Except I don't have any. Oh yeah, I have lemons, so I do have citrus. I have lemons in the freezer. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today. If you want to hang out with me, you can. If not, I understand. Hopefully we can get my energy levels back up, because this is no bueno. I don't like this at all. I mean, I don't even feel like doing, you know, I go for a little walk with my coffee, but that's about it. So it's probably allergies. But all right, Twin Falls, here we come. Errand day, and then I have a spot scoped out about an hour north of Twin Falls on a river, better river access than this was. Ralph is waiting for a part for his furnace, so he's staying behind, and we'll meet up whenever we meet up. So I'm gonna be on my own for a while. It's been a long time. We've been together for a month at least, so yeah, it's been pretty good. Two introverts do pretty well together. We just kind of keep to ourselves most of the time, but yeah, it's nice to have company too. I realized last night that there is a little bit of a level of comfort having someone else camped with me. You know, just having the presence of someone else is a level of comfort. Not that I'm uncomfortable alone, but you know what I mean. I don't know. All right.
Reference to focusing on the other. I remember his words. Pope Francis said, amidst the problems and challenges of COVID, war, rise of autocrats, he said, sempre avant, keep going forward. Courage.
And check this out. NPR in Idaho, out of Boise. That's a treat. So a lot of these states sometimes, you know, it's hard to get NPR. So Vegas has it, but it doesn't go very far north.
Turn right onto the I-84 ramp, then merge west.
Thank you, Robin. I mean, it's very, you know, someone you've known personally, someone that really this man believed in.
You know, and I didn't expect, this feels more like the Midwest. Idaho's not the Midwest, is it? No, but all the farmland here kind of took me by surprise. Tons, it's all farmland in this area.
Continue on I-84 west for 14 miles.
Okay. So I'm on I-84 heading into Twin Falls, and the speed limit is 80. There was a time I would have been like, woohoo, 80, I don't have to worry about a speeding ticket. Now I'm like, hell no, I'm not doing 80. I usually stick around 70, which is still too fast for gas mileage. But that's just kind of where my lead foot, I don't know, do I still have a lead foot? That's kind of just usually where I land at, around 70 on the interstate. But 80? Hell no. I don't even know if I could do 80. I can. It has gone up to 80 when I have a tailwind and I'm going downhill. But that's kind of funny. Funny how things change. Getting old. I guess I'm getting old. Slowing down.
Right, so, you know, if the companies prevail here and then they successfully challenge the waiver and the courts strike it down, then California can no longer go its own way. These other states, they're...
Thought I'd stop for this scenic overview. Look at this. Wow. Wow. It's Snake River. Amazing. I mean, look at that. Wow. Let's go shopping. I'm 5 feet in the door and I'm already overwhelmed. This is a lot of capitalism, a lot of consumerism. TVs to display what I live. Oh, I like it. I like it. Oh, this is very comfortable. Okay, I'm done for the day. That would fit in my RV. This place is dangerous. Where am I going to store all this? 3 pounds of almond flour. Oh, it's not organic. They don't have Science Diet. That's, oh, she loves nubs. Oh, $10.99. Wow. Instant savings. Okay. She loves these. Wow. This is how much I pay for a pound. Wow. Oh, this smells good. Oh, I wonder how this is. You know what? I bought the Kirkland brand in Baja and I didn't like it. I gave it away. So, stick with the San Francisco. Oh my gosh, they have my favorite kombucha. Brew Doctor. None of the flavors I like. Rosemary and mint, ew. Mango, that's usually too sweet. Yeah, no. Okay. These are so good, but I can't. This is something I can't have around. That bag will be gone in a few days. Yeah, you gotta know your weaknesses. That's one of mine. Because they're full of sugar. Alright, I'm done. And this is me being restrained. Not bad. Found some really good stuff, so this will be worth it. How's my happy girl? Oh, look what I got for you, Sadie girl. I got you some very good stuff. I did. I got you some good stuff. Your favorites. Got you some duck. Some duck jerky. You haven't had that in a long time. And nubs. You like your nubs. You're okay. Every time you buy groceries in an RV, It's a game, it's a puzzle of rearranging everything in the freezer because I've been buying more frozen stuff, but those are the cherries I just bought. I had to rearrange everything, and now the blueberries. Hey, look at that. Okay, I didn't show you the before. Oh, I have one more thing. Uh-oh, I don't, is that gonna fit? Oh, hey. That might fit. I think that's it. Oh, shoot. Frozen corn. So the problem is, if this runs into that too much, this will flip off and everything will come flying down. Yeah, which is going to happen. So I need both hands. All right. My lemons, you know what? I'll just let those thaw out and I'll juice them. Since I'm picking up my new container today, I can make some ginger juice. And there, look, let's see. Hey. Hey. All right. All right, I'm starving. What are the chances I can get a vegan meal here? If not, I think, you know what? I'll go to the park. There's a park really close, and I'll just make breakfast. So let me see what there is, though, for vegan food. All right, there's a couple places that serve some vegan food, but you know what? I'd rather just go to the park and make my oatmeal. Healthier, and we'll have a pretty view. So let's do that.
Have access to studies like this, this could be potentially very detrimental to women's health. And as you said,
well, that's exactly right. And I remember those days when we used to have a great consternation about whether we should put our older female patients on hormone replacement therapy and worried
cut funding to all women's healthcare studies, especially for women like me. I mean, fuck us, right? We don't matter. Why should you study our health? Why should you study postmenopause and decide what's best for us? This administration is butchering anything that is good for the American people. And if you are in support of this, I would ask, what are you getting in return? Where is the savings? Where's all this money going? What are you getting? Because if our government isn't working for us, the people, who's it working for? Are your prices any lower? Are your taxes any lower?
We will get so much information that will help improve their lives, their health, and these are people that mothers, grandmothers, wives, sisters, mothers, we should do everything we can to improve their health, and so this is a terrible, terrible shame. And they can come out very, very different. And we think that is what has led to the 4 strain from the birds, not the cow. And then we've had a person in Wyoming get severely ill. So fortunately, they survived. And then a poultry worker in Ohio became severely ill. Fortunately, survived. But we are seeing more of this, and that has got us really, really concerned that we're not taking more steps to surveil it and more steps to prepare if it does.
I never vlog with this camera. Let's see how it goes. So unfortunately the sun is in the wrong place for getting good shots of everything behind me, those big rocks. But yeah, this will be interesting. Vlogging. I'm vlogging with my Lumix. My Lumix, it's not new anymore. I've had it for over a year. But wow. I'm glad I did this instead of going out to eat. The Snake River cut through ancient basalt lava flows, forming this canyon that extends for more than 50 miles and features 2 major waterfalls and countless springs. It runs right through Twin Falls, Idaho. This majestic Perrine Bridge spans the canyon nearly 500 feet above the Snake River near the site of famous daredevil Evel Knievel's unsuccessful 1974 jump across the canyon. The Perrine Bridge is popular with base jumpers as the only location in the U.S. open to base jumping year-round. And we crossed that bridge earlier. Unfortunately, I lost the footage of it. See the waterfalls? I got you. It's pork. Oh, is it just because we're traveling? I hope so, because I just bought a big bag. Twin Falls is known for its Shoshone Falls, which I didn't make it to in this trip. But because of those falls, Twin Falls is known as the Niagara of the West. Shoshone Falls are 212 feet tall, making it bigger than Niagara Falls, and spanning 900 feet in width. This waterfall is one of the biggest natural waterfalls in the United States, and maybe I'll go check it out the next time I come through. Did you eat your treat? Yeah, well, you said to go. You ate it. You didn't eat the extra one because sometimes you dig for that. Oh, now you're gonna eat it. Is it delicious? I love you so much. I put some face spritzer. I think I'm out and about, even though my energy is still way off. I just kind of felt like dilly-dallying, and I went and tried some samples. Face spritzer and glow oil. Am I glowing? All right, my last stop is the UPS store. And speaking of cutting off funding for women's health, my naturopath ordered me a hormone test all my hormone levels, because love menopause, I am losing hair. Like a lot. I feel like my hair is like half as thick as it used to be. And I was actually looking back at a couple old videos last night. My braids used to be thicker. Not total. I mean, I always had a lot of hair. And thank God, because now I'm losing it. And now my braids are like these tiny little things. So we're going to test my hormone levels again. It's been a couple years since we've tested them. And hopefully it means probably estrogen is, or probably my testosterone is too high. And so hopefully we can find a natural way to remedy that. I want my big thick braids back. So I'm going to drop that off and pick up my packages from the UPS store. So if you don't know, yes, I hate doing Amazon, but on the road, I'm really struggling with a couple other of my companies that I do business with. You can't choose. So they will send your package via OnTrack or UPS or FedEx, depending on your address. And I've had conversations now with two of my vendors, Thrive Market and nuts.com, and it's automatically chosen at checkout and they can't change it. Well, nuts.com did. Nuts.com actually changed it for me. I contacted customer service and I was like, I thought you shipped by FedEx and they're going to refuse it because that's the address I gave you. And they said, okay, well, we'll reship it and we'll use FedEx. But the other company wouldn't do that. So Amazon will ship for free to a UPS store. I did not know that. So if you want to, unfortunately, if you want to shop Amazon, and you're on the road, it'll, you know, a UPS store is basically like an Amazon locker. So you can just go to the UPS store and pick it up for free. You don't have to pay the UPS store fee if it's Amazon. Did not know that. And here's what I'm doing. I have an Amazon credit card. I have an Amazon Prime card, which I've talked about this before. I'm now super responsible with money. I put everything on credit cards, which is really kind of nice, because then I don't have to worry that, you know, did I transfer money into this account? Am I going to have enough to cover it? I just put everything on credit cards and then pay my credit cards off every single month. So I never carry a balance. It would kill me to pay interest at this point of my life. So I use my Amazon Prime card everywhere, and I rack up the points pretty quickly. So a couple $100, you know, maybe, I don't know how often, maybe, I don't know how often, but I had a balance, a pretty big balance. And so my last 2 orders from Amazon were free. I bought stuff on Amazon and I didn't pay for it. So I figure that's kind of a way, that's almost better than boycotting, right? I mean, they still have to pay the vendor for the stuff that I get, and it comes out of Amazon's pocket. Seems like a win-win to me. So the stuff I ordered today was free. So, all right. Like I said, I can't boycott everything, especially life on the road, you know, I mean, yeah, but I do the best I can. I am kind of glowing, aren't I? All right, let's hit the road. Awesome. I'm all set?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you have a good day.
You too. I'm done. People here are really friendly. Like, seem really happy, very smiley, very... Guy held the door open for me. Lady going in was very friendly, very smiley. Yeah. I'm done. Done. So an hour to camp. Hopefully it works out. We'll see. Population 426. Are you going outlaw? Yeah, we're outlaws. So I'm on East 26 now. We went from 93 to 26. Just went through Ridgefield, I think it was. About 15 minutes away.
Take the next left.
Really hoping this van in front of me doesn't have the same idea. This is a spot on Overlander. But the last review is a couple years ago. Oh, there's a brown sign. Oh, okay. Well, there's other options out here. We'll see. Getting closer to the mountains, which is nice. Every time I come to Idaho, I haven't spent a lot of time in Idaho, and I'm always surprised at how barren it is. I always expect it to be more mountainous. Oh yeah, there's a lot of roads out here. Yeah. Always surprised. I'm like, I'm going to go to Idaho and be up in the mountains, and not so much. Not yet, anyway. Further north. Cool. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Old Highway, Old State Highway.
Knows. She knows. We're getting close. Nice road. And everything is really packed out here. Of course, you never take anything for granted. If I pull off on something that doesn't look obvious, I'll have to get out and check. But even where we were camped, the ground is really hard packed. Very dry.
Take the next left onto Old Highway, Old State Highway, then turn right.
Really? Interesting. Don't trust Google. Let me look at the map real quick. Yeah, no Google. No. No, I mean, it's like...
Take the next right.
Oh, be quiet. That wasn't a left turn.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the right.
Ooh, I'm excited. So is Sadie. Are you excited? I think somebody's out here. Like, there are several spots out here. Is that a sign? Oh, wow. Cool. Oh, no. What I thought was a van is the white sign. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Your destination is on the right.
Wow. Okay. Oh, that bridge is pretty sturdy. I think it looks solid. Oh yeah, that is nice and solid. You're okay, Sadie girl. Look at this. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit. This is awesome. I'll be glad when Ralph gets here. I hope Ralph is going to get here. Hopefully tomorrow. Just because it is a big spot. And it is on iOverlander. So I don't want anybody coming in here thinking they can share it with me. Although probably not. All right, let me see. Let me get level. Okay, I'm moving. Just went for a little walk. There's a spot half mile up the road that is not on iOverlander. So this spot is on iOverlander, and the spot across the dirt road is also on iOverlander. I started getting set up. I didn't quite finish. Yeah, so people, in my experience, don't explore. They go to pins that are provided to them. So if they come here and this one is taken, it's probably not going to happen. But if they come here and this is taken, they're going to park across the road. The only problem with the other one, what I like about the other one is it's further off the road, which is nice. It's like a quarter mile off the road. Not on iOverlander. The only thing is it's really big. It's got a beautiful pool of water. That might be a local fishing spot. But you know what? There's so much water around here. So I'm going to take my chances. And I'm thinking the locals, well, yeah, they might like to fish there. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to get packed up again for the second time today. And then I'm going to eat some dinner. I'm hungry. I mean, I'll just, just stuff everything inside. It's not a big deal. So yeah, the bridge is here, and that can be really noisy if there is any traffic over it. It's probably not going to be any traffic on this road, at least until this weekend. I looked on the map. The road doesn't go anywhere. You know, there's nothing out here. Shoot, I thought I grabbed my keys. I did not. There we go. There we go. All right. So, yeah. That was fun. Didn't take long, 5 minutes. He's like, what the heck is going on? I thought we were done. Huh. I think I might be level. Might be meant to be. Look at that. Yes. It took me 15 minutes to get level in the other spot. Look at. It's always a risk with big spots like this that locals will come in and fish. Somebody else might come and camp here, but I like that it's further off the road. You know, it's off season. This looks like a great swimming hole. Well, if there's water in the summer, look at this. So, all right. I'm calling it a day for you guys. I'm gonna eat. I'm starving and finish getting set up, and I'll see you tomorrow. See what happens overnight. Well, was moving the right thing to do, or was it a huge mistake? Find out next week as I show you around this gorgeous camp on this amazing river, and more of Idaho and Montana to come. So tune in next week. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And even if you think you're subscribed, double check, because YouTube does unsubscribe people. And click that bell for notifications so you never miss a thing. And I'll see you next Sunday as this adventure 2025 back east, a different route, continues. All right. See you then. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. Thanks for being here.